The diner was nearly empty at 2 in the morning, just the hum of neon and the smell of burnt coffee. A known haunt for truckers between routes. Walking distance from a shut-down spot and a Love's. A couple truckers nursed coffees at the far end, but the place was quiet enough to hear the refrigerator humming. Jake sat at the counter, his plate of eggs half finished, staring at the clock. He had another run, starting in an hour, and his eyelids were already heavy. Earl, 2 stools down, had been at this longer than Jake had been alive. Gray-bearded, wrinkled face, and eyes that had seen more road than any map could cover.
"You all right, kid?"
Earl asked quietly. His deep, calm voice carried easily in the emptiness between them. Jake chuckled under his breath.
"Just tired, I guess."
At Earl's steady look, Jake continued.
"Something weird happened on my last haul. I was running late, real late, and I swear I got lost. Not lost, like off route. The GPS said I was on the right stretch. The gas was fine. My logbook checked out. Even the clock lined up. But it felt wrong. My gut said I'd been driving longer. Like it took me an hour longer than it should have. Like the road stretched itself out."
Earl didn't smile. He didn't laugh. He just tapped his coffee cup once against the counter after taking a long sip.
"That wasn't the road stretching, son. That's what we old-timers call the long black."
Jake frowned.
The long black.
Earl leaned in, his voice dropping low, steady like the rumble of tires.
"There's a stretch out there that don't show up on any map. Most drivers will never see it. But sometimes, if you're out too late or too tired, you'll take a turn that shouldn't exist. And you'll end up on it. We call it the Long Black Road."
Jake tried to grin,
Sounds like a story.
but Earl didn't blink or smile.
"All stories got some truth, kid."
Jake didn't respond, and a silence settled between them. After a few quiet minutes, Earl spoke again.
"I'll tell you how to get through it. You follow the rules. Keep your brights on. Don't dim them. Don't look off the road, not even when something's waving at you from a ditch. And if you hear voices, you ignore them. They'll sound like your mama, your buddy, hell, maybe even yourself. But you keep driving. Don't listen to what they say, and don't stop."
Jake's throat went dry.
What happens if you do?
Earl turns toward him and shrugs.
"Hell if I know, kid. Nobody lives ever stopped."
He paused and turned back to his warm mug of coffee.
"When I was young, they used to say that the road keeps you. It swallows you whole, and no matter how you try to leave, it's just blacktop forever."
The neon above the counter flickered, buzzing faintly. Jake stared down at his half-finished plate, his stomach twisting. Earl slid a few crumpled bills under his cup and stood, adjusting his jacket. He paused at the door.
"Next time you feel it, when your gut tells you the miles don't add up, remember the rules, kid. Keep your brights on. Keep your eyes forward. And keep driving."
The bell above the door jingled as Earl stepped into the dimly lit morning, leaving Jake staring at his reflection in the diner window.